My name is Kara Merrill. I am the magnet lead here at Lockhart Elementary. I've included our address. We're located right off of 17th Street, just north of Ybor. So we're really in the heart of Tampa. We have such a great location, just down the street from the Bucks Stadium. So I have included my email address here for you. In case you're not familiar with it, but for all Hillsborough County employees, it's just our first name dot last name, so Kara.Merrill at sdhc.k12.fl.us. And I've also included here our phone number with my extension, so please feel free to give me a call. Our awesome secretaries in the front are really great at getting a hold of me so that I can speak to all of our incoming families, or interested families too. Okay, so I would like to introduce my co-host. They're here on screen. It is Miss Greenblatt. She is a VE teacher here at Lockhart Elementary. She has been at Lockhart, I think, for 15 plus years, correct? She is amazing. Sorry, how many?
My 16th year.
16th year is close. 16th year here at Lockhart Elementary. There is no other teacher that's been through as many seasons here on campus than Miss Greenblatt. So any bit of history, she knows it. We also have Miss Snow here in the media center with me. We are social distancing, so that's why she has her mask on. And I also have my awesome administrators here, Miss Garcia, our principal, Miss Edwards, our assistant principal, and one of our awesome secretaries, Miss Baker, who, if you call our school, you will definitely talk to her, and I know she's going to make you laugh. So they're all a little camera shy, so they're not they're not live with us, but they're here in support. So tonight, if you have any questions, please feel free to submit them into our chat box. And if you would like to get any more information about Lockhart or set up a private Zoom to chat on information about Lockhart in the magnet process with me, just send Miss Greenblatt. You can do it in a private message to her. Your name, your student's name, and what grade level they're entering, or they're currently in, I'm sorry, what the current grade level of them, and your email address, and I will contact you that way. Or feel free to give us a call or send me an email. It works both ways. So quick facts about Lockhart. We are an K-5 elementary school, but we also do have a Head Start VPK program. This is a really great plus for a lot of families that would like to keep all of their children that have similar ages at the same school. Our magnet program is Project Lead the Way. It is a school-wide program, meaning that all students K through 5 participate in it. And we actually just had some modules added for our Head Start students as well. We do participate in the magnet bus transportation. It's available for students in grades 1 through 5. Kindergartners may ride as long as they have an older sibling attending Lockhart or attending the same magnet school they go to. The transportation process is a little more complex because there is a transfer of buses. So they'll take 2 buses in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. So it's a lot for little kindergartners to handle on their own. So that's why we do require older siblings to be with them. Our school hours or student hours are 8:15 to 3 p.m. We do require a uniform. It's hunter green or a maroon collared shirt with khaki or navy blue pants. We do allow for students, to wear their spirit shirts with jeans or jean shorts on Fridays. And we do have a before and after school host program on site for families that are looking for childcare before and after those school hours. So before we get started, I know you can't see my presentation board very clearly here. And right now we can't invite you to come tour our school, but last year in early spring, before we really knew much about COVID, we created a virtual tour. And gosh, we're so glad we did. So I'm going to go ahead and share that with you now. And I hope you enjoy it. It's about 4 minutes long, but I think it really gives you a good visual of what we're all about here at Lockhart. I'm going to have to stop my screen share and restart it. Okay.
Lockhart Magnet Elementary, Creative Science Center. Come on in, we'll show you what Lockhart's all about. Welcome to Lockhart Elementary's PLTW lab, the only PLTW lab in Hillsborough County. Let's see what some kids are up Welcome to Lockhart's very own Flight Simulator Lab and Lego Robotics Lab. Let's see what some of the kids are programming right now.
All right, and we hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna stop share and then I'm gonna rejoin with my PowerPoint.
you guys have any questions, feel free to post them in the chat.
Definitely. All right. So if you joined us late, welcome, and we're so glad that you're here. I'm Kara Merrill. I'm the Lockhart Magnet Lead here, and we were just showing our virtual school tour. Don't worry, we have it posted on our school website. So if you visit this link here, www.mysdhc.org/Lockhart, you will see this image that I have on my screen here. And down at the bottom, you'll see a green bar that says check out our virtual school tour. You can click that link and you can watch the full and complete school tour if you missed any part of it. Yep. Oh, okay, I'll go into that. Okay, no, it's okay. I'll answer any of the questions at the end of the presentation. Thank you for submitting them. So our school is a STEM and Engineering Science Magnet School, and the program that we integrate is Project Lead the Way. It is a national program that is really looked after and sought after in many states. The idea of it that it's going to challenge students in hands-on and engaging lessons, as you saw in our video. So right now with social distancing, this is a little new for us because on any given day you walk into our school and you see our students collaborating on design challenges or any other type of engineering programs or robotics. We're handling this as best as we can about having the students, talk to one another at a safe distance with masks on while manipulating their own materials rather than working hands-on together. As I mentioned before, it is a school-wide program, so kindergarten through 5th grade participate. And what this looks like is every week of our school year, a different grade level has dedicated time in the Project Lead the Way lab. What we do is match up Project Lead the Way curriculum with our science topics and curriculum that are taught throughout Hillsborough County. And they go in and they'll use a Project Lead the Way program or module to learn that specific standard or strand. So you can see that right now this week our 4th grade is just finishing up on speed and energy. They did a really fun collision and pendulum lab the last 2 weeks. So they've loved that. But again, it's a little different because it's not the Project Lead the Way that they're used to, but we're making the most that we can of it. We are the only elementary school in Hillsborough County that has the Project Lead the Way curriculum. However, we also feed into some incredible middle school and high school magnet schools here in the district that continue the Project Lead the Way curriculum for our students. So I wanted to highlight, we had some an incredible year last year for our 2019-2020 school year. One of the things that we're most excited about is that we were awarded a Magnet School of Distinction through the Magnet Schools of America. It is something that here in Hillsborough County, our magnet schools really strive to be awarded either awarded distinction or excellence. So we're really going to keep working towards that excellence piece. Hi guys, I'm just going to ask you to stay on mute so that you maintain your own privacy. And then I have a few other programs that I am going to talk about here that were recognized and awarded last year. The first one is our Lunch and Learn Mentor Program. We have teamed up with the United States Attorney's Office and several other local agencies here in the Tampa Bay area. And we have gathered a group of dedicated adults that come and spend about a 30-minute lunch period with a group of students every week for just about the entire year. So you can see our mentors are here pictured. Not all of them were able to attend our celebration, but they are paired up with 1 to 4 students, and they come and talk to them about really anything that the student needs, whether it's academic support, college and career readiness, what it's like working in the real world, like what is it like beyond college or beyond high school, and you know, working towards those skills and in life that they need to be successful, and just, you know, provide motivation. We are huge believers at trying to provide students with as many trusted adults in their life so that they can reach their maximum potential here at Lockhart, but also in middle school and high school. They were awarded the Champion for Education Volunteer Award at our district level last year. And in just 1 year, our mentors donated over 2,000 hours of volunteer time, so which is incredible. And that allows us to maintain being a golden school in the state of Florida. All right, our drumline and color guard. You can see my smile gets really big when I talk about this incredible group of students. They are third through fifth grade, but there are a couple second graders chosen every year to participate on our drumline. Our drumline is hosted by our incredible music teacher, Mr. Lyons. He does this on a volunteer basis, where he trains our elementary students to be a very disciplined drumline. Now, if you're like me and thought at the beginning, hearing this, a drumline at elementary school, it's probably a bunch of loud noise. Oh no, they will give any high school drumline a run for their money, as you can see. They were awarded the Department of Education, Family and Community Involvement Exemplary Program Award. I'm sorry. And just in the last year, they performed at the Chula Parade, Cyrus Green's tree lighting, the MLK Parade, Hillsborough County's Black History Month celebration, and state and county fairs, as well as our local football games here. We also had a color guard team join in the last year, and they use flags and palms to go along with the march of our drum line. So it's been a really great way to expand our program. All right, so those are the programs that I just wanted to highlight. But now what you're all been waiting for, the STEMtastic activity. So tonight we're gonna demonstrate fireworks in a jar. This activity was brought to us by one of our mentor groups. The mentor in conversation learned that some of our fifth graders were having a difficulty understanding the difference between mixtures and solutions, and why some liquids dissolve in some types of liquid and others don't. So they did a little research and they found this fun activity, and the students loved it, and we ended up using it in our classrooms. And so I wanted to share it with you tonight. The best part is you probably have everything you need in your pantry. So all you need is warm water, check. Liquid food coloring, you only need about 2 to 4 colors, but if you only have one, that will work. Vegetable oil, a tablespoon for measuring, a mason jar or any clear glass, a small glass bowl or jar, and a fork. Okay, and a way if you wanted to make it even cooler than what I'm about to show you, get some glow-in-the-dark paint and a black light, and see what exciting things happen. So here's my clear jar, and I'm just gonna pour about 3 tablespoons of regular cooking oil. I'm just gonna use vegetable oil here. Okay. And in that oil that's in the bottom of my jar, I have my food coloring, my liquid food coloring. And I'm gonna put about 3 drops of each of my 3 colors for a total of 9. Let me lift this up so y'all can see. You wanna spread them out in the oil. Now, at first glance and first observation, you can see that the food coloring is not dissolving in oil. So this allows for great conversation about the different densities of a food coloring and oil, and why the food coloring is actually trapped and or floating in our vegetable oil. I'm gonna go ahead and add my blue. And lastly, yellow. So now that I have all these large drops, I'm going to lightly take a fork and rake through them because I want to separate them out and I want to make smaller groups of this food coloring. So instead of having 9 little drops, you know, I want like 20 to 30. So you're gently, gently raking. Okay, so again, I'm going to lift it up and you can see. Again, still holding their bond, maintaining their density and not dissolving due to the different densities of the food coloring and the oil. Next, I'm going to take my warm water and I'm going to pour it into my clear mason jar. Okay. You don't want to fill it all the way up to the top. You want to leave some room. And then you're going to take your bowl of food coloring and oil and just gently pour it in as gently as possible as not to break the bonds of the food coloring. All right. And there you go. And you're going to start seeing that due to the density change and adding it to water, you're going to see the firework explosions happening. They're going to drop down from the top. And we know, or maybe we don't know, but as you can see, that food coloring is going to dissolve in water. So with the density change, they are dropping from the oil into the water and dissolving. And you can see the little firework-like explosions of the food coloring in our water. Okay. So pretty neat. Again, like I said, you can do this with glow-in-the-dark paint and a black light. Might be fun for around Halloween time. But again, it opens up a great way to see science in action and talking about why some liquids dissolve in other liquids, what causes liquids and solids to float in water as well. So that concludes our STEMtastic little presentation for tonight. I had such a great time talking with you all. We're going to look in the chat box and answer any questions that you guys may have submitted. If not, if you don't have any, feel free to go ahead and check out another table. Or I think actually it's coming to an end. I can't believe it's already 7 o'clock, or almost 7 o'clock. So registration date. So how Magnet School works is you are going to apply to magnet schools. So through our SDHC, our overall Hillsborough County website, if you search Go Magnet in the search box, it will bring you up to our magnet application. That date opens up November 2nd and goes until December 12th, I believe. During this time, you can reach out to schools or the actual Magnet Choice office at the district level, and we can help you complete that application if you have any questions. For elementary school, you can choose up to 3 schools that you join the lottery from. Every grade level has a different number of seats and different at every school level. So if you're looking for more information, you can always reach out to the Magnet and Choice School office to gain that. But so the important thing, step 1 before registration at a school site is you have to complete the magnet application, receive an offer to that school and accept that offer, and then the school will be in touch about registration. Did I answer the question or do you need more clarification? I don't see anything else coming through. All right. Well, again, my email's in the chat, and I'm going to go ahead and scroll up to the top. Kara Merrill is my name. You can